All right, let's just get right into it. If you're running a business, you know the feeling, right? You're juggling a million things at once, always trying to make the right call. Well, today we're going to break down a really powerful but deceptively simple rule that might just be the compass you've been looking for.
So, the world of business today, it's a lot. You're constantly bombarded with advice. Books, gurus, podcasts, all of them screaming that they have the secret. It's just a constant barrage of noise.
And it is so easy to feel completely swamped by it all, isn't it? If you feel that way, you are definitely not alone. This sense of being pulled in 100 different directions, it's pretty much a universal experience for anyone trying to build something from the ground up. I mean, just look at this. Taxes, HR, marketing, compliance. This is basically a snapshot of a business owner's brain on any given day. Each one of these things is a full-time job in itself, demanding your attention. It's this constant mental juggling act, and you know that if you drop just one of these balls, things can get messy fast.
But what if? What if there was a way to cut through all of that noise? A single, simple principle that could guide you through even the most tangled, complex decisions you have to make. Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore.
And here it is, from Professor Mucci's Small Business Rules. Just 4 words. Be legal, be kind. I mean, it doesn't get much simpler than that. But you have to resist the urge to dismiss it because it's so simple. Inside these 4 words is a really profound guide to building a business that can actually last.
And you know, this isn't just some nice, fluffy mantra you put on a poster. It's a practical framework. It's a filter that you can run almost any business decision through, whether you're hiring someone, launching a new product, or figuring out a marketing strategy.
So let's break this down, piece by piece. First up, be legal. I want you to think of this as the absolute bedrock of your business. It is the non-negotiable foundation that everything else you do has to be built on top of.
Now here's an interesting way to look at it. Being legal isn't a burden. It's a strategic choice. On one side, you have the cost of compliance. Yeah, it's paperwork, it's some fees, it takes time. Think of that as an investment. But on the other side, you have the cost of negligence. We're talking fines, lawsuits, maybe even being shut down. So the choice becomes really clear. Are you going to invest in stability, or are you going to gamble with total failure?
So at the end of the day, following the law isn't just about avoiding getting into trouble. It's really about creating a stable, safe environment for your team, delivering a product your customers can trust, and, frankly, making sure your business is actually around tomorrow.
Okay, on to the second pillar, be kind. Now, if being legal is the foundation, being kind, that's the engine. This is what drives your growth. This is how you build your reputation, your company culture, the kind of business that people are actually excited to work for and buy from. And let's be clear, kindness here is an action verb. It's a strategy. It's how you respond to a customer when they have a problem. It's how you support your employees when they're struggling. It's how you show up in your local community. And yeah, it's even about being kind to yourself so you don't burn out. Every single one of these actions builds this incredible moat of loyalty around your business.
And believe me, this isn't just a nice to have. This stuff pays real, actual dividends. It has a direct impact on your bottom line. We're talking higher customer loyalty, which means repeat business. We're talking better employee retention, which saves you a fortune on hiring and training. And it builds a brand reputation that attracts the best talent and the best customers.
But here's the most important part. These are not 2 separate ideas. The real power, the magic of this rule, happens when you understand how they weave together, how they support and reinforce each other in everything you do. So try to think of every big decision you make like this circle. It's got 2 halves. It's not just about what you're allowed to do. It's about what you should do. The best, most sustainable, most powerful decisions are the ones that check both of these boxes.
Because when you really stop and think about it, being legal is an act of kindness, right? Paying your team correctly and on time, providing a safe place to work, delivering a product that won't harm your customers, that is kindness in action. It's the most fundamental kind.
And it works the other way around too. Creating a culture that's genuinely built on kindness and respect is probably the best defense you can have against legal trouble. When you treat people fairly, with dignity, you dramatically reduce your risk of HR complaints, lawsuits, all of it. It's proactive protection.
So, let's bring this all home. How do you actually use this day in and day out? Well, be legal, be kind isn't just a rule. It's your true north. It's a simple compass to help you navigate this incredibly complex world of business.
Here is the tool in its purest, simplest form. Before you make your next big move, whether that's hiring somebody, firing somebody, launching a campaign, whatever, just run it through this simple 2-question test. First, is this legal? Second, is this kind? And if the answer to either one of those is no, or even I'm not sure, that's your signal to stop and think again.
And that's really the heart of it. This isn't just some interesting idea, it's a challenge. So as you go about the rest of your day, think about the very next decision that's sitting on your plate. What does be legal, be kind truly demand of you?